Hey everyone, I'm Steven Tunks. The world of appraisals might not seem exciting at first glance, but beneath property values and market analyses lies a bedrock of ethics that makes everything work. We're diving deep into the ethical considerations every appraiser needs to know. This isn't just about certification exams. It's about understanding the weight of your decisions and their impact on people's lives. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, buckle up. We're about to embark on a journey through the crucial world of ethics in appraisals. Let's kick things off by talking about why ethics are so important in appraisals. Imagine a world without ethical guidelines for appraisers. It'd be chaos, right? That's why ethical standards exist, to keep the appraisal process fair, transparent, and trustworthy. When appraisers adhere to these standards, it ensures that their valuations are credible and reliable. These valuations influence property transactions, financing decisions, tax assessments, and legal disputes. Remember, ethical conduct is the bedrock of everything you do. Let's talk about objectivity and impartiality, fundamental principles in ethical appraising. We all have biases, but as appraisers, our job is to leave those biases at the door. Think of it this way: you're like a referee in a big game. Your job is to call the game fairly based on the evidence. In appraisals, that evidence comes in the form of market data, property inspections, and comparable sales. Be aware of your own biases and rely on data and facts, not feelings or assumptions. Don't let personal opinions cloud your judgment. Your job is to provide an unbiased and accurate assessment of value. That's what separates a true professional from someone just going through the motions. Let's talk about confidentiality, a cornerstone of ethical appraisal practice. As appraisers, we're entrusted with sensitive information about our clients and their properties. We have an ethical obligation to protect the confidentiality of the information shared with us. This means not disclosing any details about the appraisal, the client, or the property to unauthorized individuals. Breaching confidentiality can damage the client's trust, harm your reputation, and lead to legal repercussions. Treat all client information as confidential and only share it on a need-to-know basis. It's about building trust and maintaining the integrity of the profession. Let's talk about competence, because in appraisals, there's no room for faking it till you make it. Appraisers need a solid foundation of knowledge and expertise. This means understanding appraisal principles, methodologies, market trends, and legal regulations. Competence isn't a one-and-done deal. The real estate market is constantly evolving. Continuous education is crucial for staying ahead of the curve and expanding your skill set. Make continuous learning a part of your professional journey. By constantly improving your skills and knowledge, you'll enhance your professional reputation and provide a higher level of service to your clients. Let's talk about integrity, the guiding principle that should be at the heart of every appraisal you conduct. Integrity means being honest, transparent, and ethical in all aspects of your work. It means providing an accurate and unbiased valuation, even if it's not what someone wants to hear. Think of integrity as your North Star. It's the constant guide that helps you navigate the appraisal profession. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's difficult or when no one is watching. Your integrity is your most valuable asset as an appraiser. Let's talk about compliance, because in appraisals, it's not just about knowing the rules. It's about living them every day. Rules and regulations are designed to protect the public, ensure fairness, and maintain the integrity of the system. We're talking about licensing requirements and appraisal standards like USPAP. Keeping up with laws and regulations can feel overwhelming, but ignorance is not a defense. Make it a habit to review industry publications, attend continuing education courses, and stay connected with your professional organization. Compliance isn't just about avoiding trouble, it's about upholding the professionalism and integrity of the appraisal profession. Let's talk about accountability, because your signature on a report isn't just ink on paper, it's a testament to your professional integrity. Accountability means taking ownership of your work, standing behind your valuations, and being able to explain your reasoning and methodology. Everyone makes mistakes, but accountability is about what you do when those mistakes happen. Do you own up to them, learn from them, and use them as an opportunity to improve your practice? Accountability also means being open to feedback and scrutiny. By embracing accountability, you demonstrate your commitment to ethical practice and build trust with your clients and colleagues. Let's talk about fairness, because every valuation should be conducted with an unwavering commitment to equity and impartiality. Fairness means treating all parties involved in an appraisal with respect and consideration. It means ensuring that your valuations are based on objective data and analysis, not personal biases or external pressures. Your duty is to provide an unbiased assessment, regardless of your personal connections. Fairness isn't about playing favorites. It's about upholding the integrity of the appraisal process. By embracing fairness, you contribute to a more equitable and trustworthy real estate market. Let's talk about fees and agreements, because transparency in these matters is crucial for building trust with clients and avoiding misunderstandings. Before you begin an assignment, have a clear conversation with your client about your fees and how they're structured. Make sure your fee structure is clearly outlined in a written agreement that both you and your client sign. This agreement should specify the scope of work, the timeline for completion, and any other relevant details. Transparency is key. Don't be afraid to discuss your fees openly and honestly. By being upfront about your costs, you'll foster trust with your clients and create a smoother, more professional experience. The world of appraisals isn't known for thrilling action, but there are challenges and ethical dilemmas lurking around every corner. Appraisers need to commit to continual ethical training to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of their profession. Continual training is like upgrading your toolkit, equipping you with the knowledge and skills to tackle new challenges. Ethical training isn't just about sitting through lectures. It's about engaging in discussions, analyzing case studies, and sharpening your ability to address ethical dilemmas. Professional organizations offer resources like conferences, webinars, and online courses. Make it a habit to attend industry events, connect with peers, and stay informed about the latest ethical guidelines. Let's talk about the consequences of unethical practices, because ethical lapses can have serious legal and professional ramifications. One bad decision could have devastating consequences, like lawsuits, disciplinary action, and damage to your reputation. Ethical lapses don't just impact you, they erode public trust in the entire appraisal profession. Upholding the highest ethical standards protects you and safeguards the integrity of the industry. Remember, ethical conduct is crucial for maintaining credibility and success in your appraisal practice. By upholding ethical standards, you're protecting yourself and the entire industry. Let's talk about the role of professional organizations, because they're invaluable resources for ethical guidance, professional development, and industry camaraderie. Professional organizations offer resources like ethics, hotlines, mentorship programs, continuing education courses, and industry conferences. By joining an organization, you're gaining access to valuable resources and becoming part of a collective voice that advocates for ethical practices. Professional organizations provide a platform to connect with peers, share best practices, and learn from others. Whether you're just starting your career or a seasoned veteran, Get involved with a professional organization. They are your ethical support system and a source of information, advice, and networking opportunities. We've covered a lot in this series, from objectivity and confidentiality to competence and accountability. Ethics isn't just about memorizing rules, it's about internalizing principles that guide your actions and decisions. The world of appraisals can be complex, with gray areas and ethical dilemmas. But remember, you're not alone. Professional organizations, mentors, and peers are valuable resources. Ethical conduct is about upholding the integrity of the profession and ensuring fairness and transparency. Let's wrap up with a quick quiz. Answer true or false for each statement. 1. Appraisers must always disclose conflicts of interest. True. 2. Ethical considerations are irrelevant to the appraisal process. False. 3. An appraiser's integrity affects the credibility of their work. True. Thank you for joining us in this training on ethical considerations in appraisals. For more information, visit therealestateadvertiser.com.